Peoples, it's that time of the week again. Welcome to yet another instance of My Hero Mondays. Today we're going to be checking out Volume 4, The Boy Who Has Everything. So let's go ahead and rush on into it. We got chapters 27 to 35 to go through. First up, Earth-Shatteringly Fatal Negotiations. There's more suffering ahead for those at the top. As you must have heard countless times since enrolling at UAE, this is Plus Ultra, says Midnight. After taking first place in the qualifiers, Izuku Midoriya has got 10 million points. Now all of his friends are just giving him the death stare now. What can you even do? But the eyes on me now are different than before. It was just dumb luck that I temporarily grabbed first place. But even so, you caught on quickly, kid. There's a lot of pressure. All Might! The match will last 15 minutes. Each team's points are determined by its members. And then you have All Might 13. I want to say that one cowboy dude. Present Mike. And it's just showcasing their position determines what amount of points they are. The rider will wear a headband displaying the total number of points. Until the match ends, you'll all compete to grab each other's points and maintain the ones you have. Any headbands you grab must be worn around the neck or higher, but the more headbands you've got, the harder they'll be to manage. Fasten with Velcro to make grabbing easier. It's just giving you a little synopsis of how these little pieces are made and how it's all going down. More importantly, even if your headband is taken, and even if your horse formation is broken, it's not over till it's over. That means with 42 contestants, there'll be 10 to 12 teams on the field the whole time. How tiresome. So there's no need to panic if your points are temporarily stolen, yeah? But if you can't really tell if you're not paying attention to the minute-by-minute point breakdown, Mina. Well, that's my best Asui. Quirks are allowed, so it'll be a brutal battle. However, it's still a cavalry battle. Maliciously attacking another team with the intent of making them fall will get you a red card, and that means you're out of the game. You've got 15 minutes. Time to form your teams. 15 minutes, and there's a lot of chatter going on. In my case, my team members' points don't really matter. I'd really like to have him and her. And there's like this one panel where there's robots on the outside saying nothing to do. Wanna go in? This UA Sports Festival gets it's all about preparing them to be heroes. A simulation of the dog-eat-dog society of heroes they'll soon be a part of. And that's Kamui Woods. Yeah, if your particular agency just can't cut it, you can't even put food on the table. And that qualifier match, it's just like sometimes we've got to drag others down in order to make sure we get a piece of the action, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty awful. You're one to talk, because he's reflecting on how Mount Lady stole his capture of that big, giant quirk-using villain. On the other hand, there are tons of cases where we've got to cooperate with business rivals. That's the point of this cavalry battle, I get it. Victory for yourself means victory for the team, but that takes compatibility and understanding of each other's quirks. It's all give and take. Kind of like coordinating with sidekicks, or meeting up with other agencies for quirk trading. All the skills that pros obviously need, these kids got to start learning about them now. What a world. Team up with me! Hey Bakugo, pick me! He's picking me, of course. Everyone's crowding around Bakugo, and he's not having it. I don't even know what your stinking quirks are. Forget Class B. He's too self-absorbed to even notice us. Even with a personality like that, he took third. That's 200 points. Not surprised he's popular, though, given how all-purpose his quirk is. That Todoroki's already wrangled up a team for himself, so team up with me, Bakugo. Weird-haired. The name's Kirishima! Remember it! The name's Axel. Got it memorized? And my hair's not much spikier than yours. I know you want to be a rider, right? So your front horse had better be someone who can take all those explosions, yeah? Who might that be? Someone not afraid to die. Nope, it's me with my hardening. This horse won't break. You want to take Midoriya down, right? And he just has that evil glare in his eye. Shoji, I tried to team up with some girls, but please be on my team. I'm too small to be part of the horse, and no one agreed to be horse to my rider. But with your thighs and those tentacles, you'll be able to hide my entire body, right? Great idea, Mineta. Right, everyone's sticking to their own class, mostly because we don't know about the other class's quirks. I gotta figure out something quickly, and everyone's avoiding him. Because as it is, they're avoiding me like the plague. Yep, they must figure out that the best strategy isn't to hold on to my points the whole time, but to instead try stealing them at the very end. Unlike Todoroki and Kanchan, I haven't shown off my quirk enough for them to trust me. Deku! Team up with me, and now Deku's just crying all in her face. Team up with me? Whoa! Uraraka! You mean it? Everyone's probably gonna come after me for my 10 million. Yeah, but you'll win if you can just run away. I think you're overestimating me, Uraraka. That's fine, who cares? Teaming up with a friend just seems right. And he has like this... he has that face. He's like... What's wrong? You got all ugly. You're just so Uraraka. I can't bear to look at you, Uraraka. I actually wanted to team up with you too, so thanks. And we have like a part of the panel where Mineta's looking at the puddle where he cried, but he's all like, did he wet himself? Partnering with someone you get along with is definitely the best option. Now that we've got your quirk, Uraraka, we just need him. I've got the perfect plan. And in comes Ida. We three will form the horse with Ida in the lead. Ida Uraraka can make us weightless, which means excellent maneuverability. We'll want our rider to be someone physically strong. Still haven't decided. Anyway, the plan is just to run away the whole time. That's pretty much it. I'd expect no less, Midoriya, but I'm sorry. I refuse. Ever since the entrance exam, I've been losing to you. It's precisely because you're a wonderful friend that I cannot follow you now, untempered as I am. Bakugo and Todoroki aren't the only ones who see you as a rival. So I too challenge you. Oh, walking past Todoroki, Yaoyorozu, and Kaminari all like, because he's apparently joining up with them. Ida, it's already begun. They're all enemies. Right now I'm on top. So this is no time for loyalty between friends. Yes, you're in first place. You sure do stand out. Team up with me, Mr. First Place. Whoa, too close. Who are you? I'm Mei Hatsume from the support course. I don't know you, but I could be useful to someone in your position. That real girl from before. You don't mince words. You don't mince words. Joining with you means I'll inevitably be put in a spot. Joining with you means I'll inevitably be right in the spotlight, and then inevitably my super cute babies will be seen by the industry big shots. They'll have to take notice of me and my babies. Hold on now. Babies? Industry? Where do you... But wait, there's more. This could also be advantageous for you. She's not interested in me. Hatsume is completely ignoring Uraraka. In the support course, we develop equipment to make heroes' quirks easier to use. I've got plenty of my babies here, and I'm sure you'll find one or two that suit you. Perhaps this one's to your liking? It's modeled on a certain hero's backpack with a few additions of my own. Could it be Buster Hero Air Jets pack? Jets? Is it jetpack or jets pack? Could it be Buster Hero Air Jets pack? I love that guy. His agency used to be in my neighborhood. See the opening spread of Chapter 1. Is that right? By the way, my quirk looks like they're fast friends. And Uraraka is just being completely ousted from the whole conversation. Losing Ida was bad, but with this girl, hey, I also got this, and she's still talking in the background. Just one more now. Everyone else has already decided. No, that's fine. Our formation's just lacking some power. Deku? And the perfect one to fill that gap is you! And everyone's cheering. Your 15 minutes are up. Time to get started. Everyone here is so focused on Class A. Everyone here is so focused on Class A. Why? And it's like Tetsu said, those Class A kids are so darn cocky it's weird. What makes them so different? That whole villain attack? Class A thinks it's so great. Well, let's show them why we in Class B hung back in place low in the preliminaries. Hey, wake up, Eraser. They had their time to form teams and strategize. And now all 12 teams are lined up and ready to move. Interesting. The teams they've come up with. Let's get a battle cry! Here comes the... Let's get a battle cry! Here comes the starting signal! Blood begets blood in the UA Grand Match! Uraraka! Yep! Hatsume! Tokoyama! Yeah. Let's do this! Oh, I'm getting hyped just reading this. And we get a short description on Mei Hatsume. The reason I've chosen you all is because our formation will be by far the most stable. Kaminari, you guard the left and keep enemies away with your electricity. Oh, my bad. Chapter 28, Strats. And we got Todoroki speaking to Kaminari, Yaoyorozu, and Ida, respectively. Kaminari, you guard the left and keep enemies away with your electricity. Yaoyorozu, you take the right, provide an insulator, shield us and supplement our movement. Ida, you take the lead. We'll make use of your mobility and physicality for defense. And you'll hold them off with your ice and fire, Todoroki? No. In battle, I refuse to use my left side. As he stares at the number 2 hero, Endeavor. Form your teams, made your plans, too bad if you haven't, here we go! The countdown to this brutal battle royale. Hey, no hard feelings, Tetsu. Right. 3, our target. Team Bakugo. Bakugo at 200 points, Kirishima at 170, Ashido at 120, and Sero at 175, with a total of 665 points. 2 can only be Team Todoroki, with Todoroki having 205 points, Ida having 185, Yaoyorozu having 130, and Kaminari having 95 for a grand total of 615. 1. Team Midoriya. Uraraka having 135, Tokoyama having 180, Hatsume having 10, and Midoriya himself having 10 million with a grand total of 10,325 points. Start! This is really a battle. This is really a fight for the 10 million and everyone knows it. We're coming for you, Midoriya. Incoming attacks right off the bat. There are 2 teams. The fate of those who are pursued. Make your choice, Midoriya. Run away, of course! And they're all starting to sink because apparently one of these guys has a quirk that allows them to turn into a swamp. We're sinking. Guess that's his quirk. Uraraka! Hatsume! Turn away for a second! And he uses his jetpack to just fly up in the air. They're flying? Must be that support girl. Get him! Jiro! Got it. And Tokoyama uses Dark Shadow to deflect Jiro's earlobes from closing in on them. Well done, Dark Shadow. Be sure to cover our blind spots. Gotcha! Wow, that was awesome. Just the defensive power we were lacking. And Dark Shadow is just looking back and forth to making sure all their bases are covered. But now we're covered at mid-range from every direction. Good going, Tokoyama. You're the one who chose me. We're landing! And they land with those special boots by Hatsume. How do you like my babies? Cute, aren't they? That's how I've made them. Uraraka made everyone weightless except herself, so all we're carrying is her, plus our clothing and equipment. They're making us totally mobile. Your babies are great, Hatsume. Aren't they? Only 'cause I floated you. We'll go after them too. Time for revenge, Jiro. Hey, wait. Hagakure? Our headband's gone. What? But when? How? Just call me an opportunist.
Well, basically 2 minutes have passed, but the battlefield's already chaotic. With everyone scrambling for headbands, it's not just the 10 million out there. Those other high rankers are worth a shot as well. And we got Tokoyama. Who's this? Ah, scramble, he says. No, this is a one-sided massacre. Oh, it's Shoji. Huh? Shoji's alone? But this is a cavalry battle. We must keep our distance. We must keep our distance. Fighting multiple foes is a bad idea. And Uraraka steps on one of Minetta's little pom-pom balls. Huh? I'm stuck. That's Minetta's, but where is he? In here, Midoriya. Whoa, is that legal? Sure is. Good job dodging, Midoriya. Asui too? Huh? How many you got in there, Shoji? Because beforehand, Asui's tongue shot out from the little shield that Shoji made with his tentacle arms, and it almost grabbed Midoriya's headband. How many you got in there, Shoji? Call me Sue. Team Minetta uses its members' varying sizes to form less of a horse and more of a tank. Ah, my baby got ripped apart. Sorry, but we did manage to get away. And they're all surprised as Bakugo closes in. Getting pretty full of yourself, huh, aren't you, you jerk? Kachan? Tokoyama! And he manages to fly up in front of Bakugo's quirk, but it sort of hurts him because it's also light, and light sort of hurts Dark Shadow. What the heck? And he gets whipped back by Sero and his tape. Oh! Is leaving your unit really allowed? Nice catch. It is here, on a technicality, as long as your feet don't touch the ground. Those Class A kids sure are something else. It's fun. It's even fun to watch, given all their flashy moves. Guess that's just the level they're at after fighting real villains. Both the doggedly pursued first-place team and its determined pursuers from Class A are nothing to sneeze at. Let's take a look at the current point spread. How are our teams doing after 7 minutes of play? Wait. What? Oh? Now wait just a second. Besides Midoriya, Class A's not looking so hot. What happened to Bakugo? Because we have Team Midoriya at first place, Team Monoma at second place, Team Tetsu at third place, Team Kendo at fourth, Team Todoroki at fifth, Team Ren at sixth, Team Bakugo at seventh with all the teams from 7th place to 12th place have 0 points, and that includes Team Bakugo, Kodai, Sunotori, Mineta, Shinso, and Hagakure. Too simple, really, Class A. Give that back, I'll freaking kill you! He got us! When Midnight announced the first event, it didn't take a genius to realize they wouldn't be thinking our numbers that much in a preliminary. It wasn't much of a stretch to imagine they'd let a good number of us advance to the next event. 40 or so seemed reasonable. It was a perfect chance to hang back and observe our soon-to-be rivals' quirks and tendencies, so it's only fair that we ended up placing more modestly. The whole class was in on it? Well, not everyone, but that wouldn't have been a bad idea. Hey, they're coming! Instead of aiming for some fleeting first place like a horse going for a dangling carrot. Ah, but you're already a celebrity, aren't you? The victim of that sludge incident. I'll have to ask you sometime. How does it feel to get attacked by villains on an annual basis? Yeah, that literally just set him off. Kirishima, plans changed. Before we go for Deku, I gotta murder every last one of them. Class B. They threw the qualifiers and planned for the long game. Even before the sports festival, I had the impression that they're stronger than they seem. They want to end Class A supremacy. But from that, I guess they're not necessarily dead set on targeting me. Guys, I don't think it would be too hard to evade, and then someone just appears right in front of them. Looks like the match is half over. Or maybe it won't be quite that easy. And right in front of them is Team Todoroki. We're coming for you. Class B is on the rise, but in the end, who will wear the 10 million point crown? And we got
like views of different teams with Bakugo just screaming with sharpened teeth and Mineta hiding alongside Asui with Shoji and that one dude that proclaimed declared war on Class A. He's just staring off in the distance. Chapter 29, Unaware.
Don't add insult to injury, Monoma. No sense in making enemies.
You're right, that's not very hero-like. Plus you hear a lot about begrudged heroes getting payback from villains. Oh. Calm down, Bakugo. If you don't keep your cool, we're never getting our points back. Oh, keep moving, Kirishima. I'm as cool as ice. Come on, man. Ooh, this is a nice spreadsheet. I like it a lot.
Teaming up with you seemed like a good strategy. How'd you lose your headband? I don't know, but now we got nothing left to lose. Those two teams will out if we can't steal their points.
Shoji's in full-on attack mode. I can never get Mineta's lisp right, so I apologize for that. As Todoroki stares down Midoriya. Looks like this won't end without a fight. They're really gunning for you, Midoriya. We're halfway through, so we gotta keep moving. But they're forward, Ida. Okay! Yaoyorozu, prepare our defense. The insulator, too. Right. Kaminari, yeah, I got it. Just stay alert. Multiple teams incoming! Indiscriminate shock! 1.3 million volts! And it's shocking everyone behind them, except those who are covered in the insulated sheet. Everyone gets zapped. Shoji's team. Everybody. Less than 6 minutes left. No turning back now. Sorry, just hang in there. Oh, he's putting ice on the ground so no one can chase them. Sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, just hang in there. And Shoji's team is getting frozen legs first. Ah! What's this now? Todoroki's taking out a herd of cavalry teams with one fierce attack. He waited until they were stopped by Kaminari's shock before freezing them in place. I wouldn't expect any less. He must have recalled how many competitors managed to dodge his ice during the obstacle course. Nice play-by-play!
Ah, our headband!
I'll be taking this. The pack's on the fritz.
My baby! Guess there's room for improvement. I'll create a diversion.
They're too strong. We'll never get away. And Dark Shadow is going for Todoroki. Yaoyorozu! And she causes, what is that? Just like a random piece of metal just to shoot out and block him? Her creation quirk. What a pain. No. Kaminari's the real problem. Huh? His sunlight attack would have wrecked my armor. Right, just focus on defending, and we have a flashback to them actually planning. Just focus on defending. There's no need for you to attack. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Interesting. The darker it is, the more ferocious my quirk attacks. But then the beast is hard to control. In daylight, he's easier to manage, but not much help in a fight. It's not like you knew, but picking me and my quirk for pure defense, not a bad choice at all, I'd say. Use me as best you can. I trust you, Midoriya. Right, Kaminari's lightning. As long as he keeps that up, I don't have a shot. Oh, right, Kaminari's lightning. As long as he keeps that up, I don't have a shot. This little guy's so fickle.
Can't we all just get along?
So you have less offensive power now, but they don't know that, right? Probably. The only one I ever told about my weakness is Kuchida back at USJ, but he doesn't talk much. And Kuchida is also Koda, the silent dude that can speak to animals with his quirk. As long as they don't know, we can fake them out. We'll be fine, and the 10 million points will stay with us. And Bakugo gets an explosion right in the face. Oh, that's neat. Nice quirk you've got. That's my... He has your power too, Bakugo! You jerk! But I'm better at it. And he's essentially the absorbing man. Essentially like Peter Petrelli from Heroes. Can pretty much copy other people's powers. What? My quirk? Am I looking in a mirror? Nah, this jerk's just a copycat.
Nato Monoma. Quirk, copy. Ding ding. Well, any idiot could figure out that much. After touching someone, Monoma can use their quirk as much as he wants for 5 minutes, but he can't use more than one quirk at a time. He's not all for one.
And then there's that one dude that looks like a castle head. He's spitting out some sort of stuff. It's you, Bondo! You can get away now, Monoma. With that many points, you'll be in the top 4 for sure.
Darn, it's all hard. I can't move. Hold up. My quirk... Hold up. My quirk should melt this away. Hurry up. We're at 0 points. Don't be mad. You brought this on yourself after all. Hey, what was that pledge you made earlier? Seems kind of embarrassing now. Well, whatever. Thanks for the points.
He's really pushing the right buttons for Bakugo. And we flash back to him saying, I'm taking first place. First place. But not just first place. No, I'm taking the first to end all first.
Only about a minute left. Todoroki made his own little arena and was primed to snatch the 10 million in an instant. Or so we thought, but it's been 5 minutes now. Midoriya managed to evade Todoroki inside this small space for 5 whole minutes.
Keep away from them! And they're all, and Todoroki's team is trying to keep up with him. Letting them exploit him. Fool. He keeps his distance and stays to his left. Stays to my left. He's sharp. That way, the most direct route to freezing them would also hit Ida. If I let them goad me into acting recklessly, my own eyes could be my downfall. And Tokoyami is blocking... What was I saying? Was I saying Tokoyama? I'm sorry. Tokoyami is blocking Kaminari's electricity. I'm not done yet. Just 1 minute left. This guy. Everyone, in the minute or so that remains, well, what I'm about to do will render me useless. Then it's up to you guys. Oh, everyone, in the minute or so that remains, well, what I'm about to do will render me useless. Then it's up to you guys. Ida, be sure to grab it. Grab it, Todoroki. Over torque. And in an instant, they Recipro burst! And in an instant, Todoroki's team literally blindsides Midoriya's team, grabbing the 10 million headband in the process.
Durr! Huh? What happened? That was too fast for the naked eye. Ida, what was that just now? Why didn't Ida show us that super speed in the qualifiers?
I elevated my torque and RPM to an explosive degree. The kickback stalls my engines temporarily, though. It's a secret technique that I haven't shown anyone yet. A skirmish near the out of bounds line. Who will emerge victorious? As I said earlier, Midoriya, I'm challenging you.
What a reversal! Todoroki's got the 10 million. Charge them! And Midoriya's plummeted straight down to 0.
I can't attack as long as Kaminari's there. Go after someone else's points is our best bet. No good. Can't you see the difference in points? This is our only option. Here we go.
Huh? We're getting it back. Here we go. We're getting it back, Deku, no doubt.
Uraraka, I have to become a hero so I can make things better for Mom and Dad. That's right. This isn't just for me. I could be useful to someone in your position. I trust you, Midoriya. They put their faith in me, all their hopes. Right now And now Todoroki's shuddering. I'm carrying them all. And it's got him tense enough where flames start to appear on the side he said he'd never use. As they go head to head. And Chapter 30, Cavalry Match Finale.
With just 1 minute left, Todoroki's got 4 headbands. He snatched Breakout Star Midoriya's headband and with it first place. Have we found our top 4 teams for this event? Wish the crowd would shut up. Second place, huh? Seems too good to be true. Let's focus on keeping what we've got.
Because as of right now, the score is Team Todoroki is now at first place. Team Monoma is at second place. Tetsu at 3. Kendo at 4. Rin at 5. Midoriya at 6. Bakugo Kodai, Tori, Mineta, Shinso, and Hagakure all still have 0 points from places 7 to 12.
Wait just one stinking minute.
Persistent, aren't you? That sort of tenacity is.
Get back here, Bakugo!
And he just launches himself off of his horse.
Suburaba, guard! Got it! Kosei Suburaba. Quirk?
And he gets caught up in something.
Solid air! He can solidify air into walls or footholds. The size is determined by his lung capacity.
Ha ha! How'd you like that? It's an invisible wall. And then he literally just breaks through the wall in order to grab those headbands back.
He got 2 of them! Team Bakugo stole it too, putting them in 3rd place. A late shake-up in the rankings. That's the spirit of youth for ya.
Darn. It's fine, we're in 4th and Kendo's not going anywhere. I'm just holding this thing up to my face, I'm sorry. It's fine, we're in 4th and Kendo's not going anywhere, frozen like that. Right, just have to guard this one with our lives. Give us some warning before you jump. But now we're guaranteed to move on.
I ain't done yet.
Huh? I'm not selling for some half-cocked first place. Monoma, Class B's strategy was good and rational. Unfortunately for them, I couldn't brace myself going at it alone, so move! We're taking our points back, and then the 10 million. This guy. Soy sauce face, tape, now! My name's Sero. You missed. Raccoon eyes, melt a path for us with that liquid. It's Mina Ashidel. Bakugo, needless to say, it's beyond obvious. The difference between those aiming for the top and everyone else. Oh, and he's using his quirk to blast them forward like just some sort of superpowered jetpack. His overwhelming tenacity. They couldn't see or match it.
Bakugo! Absolutely merciless! What a perfectionist! Anything worth doing is worth doing right! We're near the end of the game. Next up, Deku and Todoroki. Time remaining 20 seconds.
And we're still going head-to-head between Todoroki and Midoriya, with Todoroki actually manifesting flames on his left side. This is the first time I'm using it against someone else. It's fine. I won't hit him. I'll just slice the air. That defense of his. And it causes the flames to go out on his arm, and then Todoroki snaps back to his senses. My left. What was I thinking? It hurt, but my hand's not broken. All Might said visualization is the key. That's why for the past 2 weeks I've been trying to recapture that sensation from back then. He flipped them around to hide the point values because he's turned the numbers around. Todoroki's turned the numbers around on his headbands in order for Midoriya not to know where the 10 million is at. But my 10 million was the last one he took. It should be on top. And he manages to snatch one. I got it! I really got it!
17 seconds remain, and we have another fierce recovery.
Wait a second. That headband.
It's the wrong one!
We've been tricked!
Come to your senses, Todoroki. Come to your senses, Todoroki. That was very close. We switched the headbands around just in case. Too naive, Midoriya.
70 points. We can't move on. And now Team Todoroki is still at the top, but Team Midoriya is no longer in the top rankings. They're at 6th place with 70 points.
Time's almost up. Let's count down. Hey, everybody, say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up!
And Bakugo tried to just jump out and grab one, but it didn't work.
Let's see who the top 4 teams are right now. In 1st place, Team Todoroki. Darn. In 2nd place, Team Bakugo. In third, Team Tetsu. Huh?
Thanks for the help. Thanks for your help.
Whoa, Team Shinso. Who saw that turnaround coming? Who even saw it happen?
Deku.
I'm so sorry, really? And they're all pointing towards Tokoyami.
Todoroki was clearly shaken by your first attack. I did my best to nab the 10 million, but I came up short. But I got another one. I managed to get the one on his head when he dropped his guard. Midoriya, that last-ditch effort of yours left Todoroki open.
With 615 points! In for Team Midoriya!
And he just craters into the ground from the force of his own crying.
These 4 teams will proceed to the final event.
I can never use it to attack. I was determined about that. But when push came to shove, no. How could I let that? It's just what my old man expected.
We'll proceed to the afternoon portion after a 1-hour lunch break. See you then! Hey, Eraserhead, wanna grab some food?
I'm taking a nap.
What? What the heck happened to us? How did we end up with 0 points? I dare say this is divine retribution for the unfair manner in which we stole that dwarf's points. This sucks, but congrats all the same, Mina. Bakugo only picked me as his counter strategy against Todoroki's ice. This win doesn't really say anything about my strength. Meh. No fair, Ida, hiding that super secret move from us. It isn't a matter of fair, I simply went beyond the prescribed usage. Yay! Translation, that was fun, because Kaminari has gone dumbfounded from overuse of his quirk. I really just wanted to measure up to Midoriya. Men, always measuring their... Hey, wait, where's Midoriya? And Deku? Where are you?
And now Todoroki speaking to Midoriya.
You wanted to talk? About what?
And Endeavor's walking down the stairs. Hey, it's been a while. Wanna grab some tea, Endeavor? All Might. Chapter 31. The Boy Born with Everything.
You wanted to talk?
The dining hall
will be packed if we don't hurry. This guy's nothing like Hachan. A much colder sort of intimidation.
You overwhelmed me, so much that I broke my own pledge.
It'd have been to his advantage, but he didn't use it, that left side of his. Ida, Kaminari, Yaoyorozu, Tokoyami, Uraraka, none of them felt it. In that last instant, I was the only one feeling that pressure. I experienced All Might's true power up close, remember?
So,
what are you saying?
Oh. Ida, Kaminari, Yaoyorozu, Tokoyami, Uraraka, none of them felt it. In that last moment, in that last instant, I was the only one feeling that pressure. I experienced All Might's true power up close, remember?
So, what are you saying?
I felt the same pressure coming from you. So, and what is it? Are you All Might's illegitimate child or something?
All Might's got his eye on you, huh? I see, that's what he thinks. I'm denying that, but obviously if I really were his kid, I'd try to deny it, so I realize I don't sound very convincing here, but no, that's not it.
So let me ask you then, why would you think that I... No, that's not it. Interesting way to phrase it. There's definitely something you're hiding, I'm sure of it.
You know,
my father is Endeavor, the second greatest hero of all time. So if you're somehow connected to the number 1 guy, then all the more reason for me to crush you. It's been so long. Last time we talked was 10 years ago, right? I spotted you and figured I should say hello. Oh yeah? If that's all, then get out of my sight. As if I had tea with you. Ridiculous. I gotta take a leak. Get lost. Why such a party pooper? And he just dashes right in front of him. Your son, little Shoto. He pulled off an impressive victory, all without using his left side. Guess someone's been raising him well. What are you saying? Actually, I want to ask you for some tips about training the next generation. You think I'd tell you anything? Always with that stupid happy-go-lucky attitude. It ticks me off. Sorry then. Know this much. I'll mold him into a hero who surpasses you. That's the only reason I created that kid.
Oh boy, these voices. I gotta be careful. Huh? Sure, he's a rebellious little brat now, but he'll outdo you. I'll make him surpass you. My dad, he's a powerful jerk who only thinks of becoming stronger. Yeah, he's gone all out to make a name for himself as a hero, but he always seen that living legend, All Might, as a roadblock and an eyesore. My father could never beat All Might on his own, so he came up with another plan. What's this all about, Todoroki? Why are you telling me this? Quirk marriages. You heard of them, yeah? They started becoming a problem during the second or third generation after quirks appeared. Strong individuals would choose a partner and force them into marriage for the sole purpose of passing on a strengthened version of their own quirk. These earlier generations were lacking in ethics. With his wealth and fame, my father made my mother's family agree to the marriage, all to get his hands on her quirk. Raising me as a hero who could exceed All Might just to fulfill his own ambitions, I hated being no more than a tool for that human garbage. As I remember it, Mom was always crying. I can't stand to see that left side of yours, she said before throwing scalding water in my face. In short, not using my left side against you was my revenge on him. Never using my rotten father's quirk. No, by rising to the top without using it, I'll have denied him everything. Still going? Still going. And Bakugo is just listening to all of this. We live in totally different worlds. It's chilling. We're both aiming for the top, but we're still so different. Your connection with All Might. Keep it to yourself if you want. Either way, I'll rise above you with just my right side. Sorry for wasting your time. With a backstory like that, he'd be the protagonist if this was a comic book. How do I respond to that? I've always had help. No matter the situation, I've only come this far because other people helped me. The greatest hero who smiles as he saves people. All Might. I want to be like him. For that, I have to become the strongest. Might seem like a lame motivation compared to yours, but I'm not gonna lose. All the people who've helped me, that's how I'll repay them. Let me return your declaration of war with my own. I'm gonna beat you. Lunch break is over. Before we get to the final event, I've got good news for all those out of the running. This is still a sports festival, so we prepared a special recreational activity for all participants. We've even shipped in cheerleaders from America to get you pumped up. Hub? What's this? What are they doing? Class A? Why? Because they got tricked by Mineta and Kaminari to be cheerleaders. And Asui, Mina, Yaoyorozu, Jiro, and Uraraka, they have like the most deadpan face on right now. It's ridiculous. Mineta, Kaminari, you tricked us! Yaoyorozu created the uniforms. All the girls had to be part of the cheer squad at the school, like that, like Deb over there. No one told us about that. Don't trust me? Whatever, your lot. Don't trust me? Whatever, your lot. Mr. Aizdao told us about it himself. How'd I let myself get fooled? How'd I let myself get fooled by Mineta's stupid prank? Those idiots. Still time before the main event. No sense in sitting around. Why not just go with it? Could be fun. You're enjoying this, Toru. Hope everyone enjoys this little recreational competition. Once that's over, we're on to the final event. Between the 16 members of the 4 winning teams, we have a formidable tournament. A series of one-on-one battles. Chapter 32, Smile, Prince of Nonsense Land. How much do I have overall? Hold on. I'm rechecking. See how many I got. We're on 32. Oh, 33, 34, 35. We're not that far off. Making good time, I must say. Making real good time. A tournament, huh? So we'll be up in that ring I've seen on TV every year? Was it a tournament last year, too? The format's always different, but most years involve some kind of head-to-head competition. Last year it was foam sword fighting. The matchups will be decided by drawing lots. Once that's settled, we'll move on to the festivities and then the tournament itself. It's up to each of you 16 finalists whether or not you participate in the fun. I expect some of you would rather take a breather and save your strength. Now, let's start with the first place team.
Excuse me. I'd like to drop out.
Ojiro, why? This is your chance to get noticed by the pros.
The Cavalry battle. I have no memories of anything that happened up until the tail end. It's probably his quirk that did it.
Ojiro was teamed up with that guy.
And he looks away. I know this is a great opportunity, and I know how stupid it must seem to throw it away.
Ojiro.
But this final tournament, everyone else made it here by their own strength, yet I'm standing here and I don't even know how or why. I just can't take it.
You're thinking about it too hard. Just show what you're made of in the tournament.
By that logic, I shouldn't really be here either. No, I'm talking about my pride here. I don't think it's right. And why the heck are you girls dressed like that anyway?
I can't remember anything either. I want to withdraw too.
Class B, Nirangeki Shoda. This is a contest of skill. Letting someone who didn't do anything advance, doesn't it defeat the whole point of the sports festival? Isn't it even against the rules? These guys, so manly. We have a strange turn of events. What will the coordinator at midnight decide?
How naive and green. I like it! Shoda and Ojiro have officially withdrawn. She liked it? I'll win it for ya. Replacing those two will be members of Team Kendo, which took 5th. If it's gonna be like that, shouldn't it be them instead? I mean, we were immobilized practically the whole time. But they were giving it their all to keep what they had until the very end. Team Tetsu, I mean. Don't worry, we're not colluding or anything. It just feels right. You guys!
So be it.
Tetsu and Shiozaki bring us back up to 16 competitors. And here are the team-ups. If I win my first match, my seconds against Todoroki. But before that, Shinso. That's gotta be
Izuku Midoriya. That's you, yeah?
It's him.
And he's about to speak. Midoriya, that guy. Don't answer him.
Sooner than expected,
then. Bring your best, Midoriya. I'm taking you down. Uraraka.
Are you Ida?
Indeed, I am Ida.
Oh, great. Actually,
So, all these people meeting... So, it looks like it's going to be Bakugo versus Uraraka. Mei Hatsume versus Ida. Todoroki versus Midoriya. If he wins against Shinso, apparently.
Now let's set aside the tournament for the time being and get on with the thrill of minute festivities. And
then it just goes on as other teams are doing other festivities while all the people who are doing the tournament are resting in the locker room. Some preferred to psych themselves up. And you got the cheer team going. I mean, Uraraka's enjoying herself. I forget her name, the invisible girl's name. Hagakure. I want to say Hagakure. And Asui are enjoying themselves a little bit. Well, Asui's kind of enjoying herself a little bit. Jiro and Yaoyorozu are just like they're not having it. While others tried to relax. Everyone was dealing with it differently. Before we knew it, the time had come. Alright, cement toss.
Okay, that about does it.
Thanks, Cementos. Hey guys, are you ready? You've been through heck to get here, but now it's time for the one-on-one tournament. You've only got yourself to rely on. Even if you're not a hero, this saying holds true. You know it. Spirit, technique, wisdom, and knowledge. Use them all and show us your best.
Hey. It took a while, but you're finally getting the hang of using One for All.
All Might. Not really. I'm still uneasy about it.
Like with that microwave visualization thing. I'm just trying to recall when I launched it at that villain, but it still feels dangerous. As if I could fall apart if I lose focus for a second. And, well, it's like you saw. Given the level my body's at, even when I control it, it only gives a small increase in power. Right. Remember how I was talking about giving it between 0 and 100? As you are, your body's capable of about 5%. 5? If you put it that way, I've just gotten lucky with everything. That's because you're always trying your hardest, my dear Prince of Nonsense. You'll never be a hero looking so mopey. Now listen, especially when you're feeling worried or scared.
That's when you gotta smile. You've come this far, so show some bravado, even if it's fake. Never forget that I'm expecting big things from you.
And the voice changes from him transforming into his big form. The first match, making a weird face despite his excellent performance, it's Izuku Midoriya from the Hero Course versus, sorry, but this guy hasn't really done anything to stand out yet, it's Hitoshi Shinso from General Studies. The rules are simple. Win by knocking your opponent out of the ring, immobilizing them, or getting them to say, "I give." Bring the pain. We've got our good old recovery girl on standby. And fight dirty if you must. Ethics have no meaning here.
Well, of course going for the kill is a no-no. You will be disqualified.
Oh, it's not Cementos, still talking.
Well, of course, going for the kill is a no-no. You'll be disqualified, because a true hero's fists fly only when in pursuit of villains.
I give up, huh? Get it, Izuku Midoriya? This battle's going to test your strength of will. If you got any kind of vision for your future, there's no sense in worrying about how you get there. Now let's get this thing started. Like that monkey babbling about his stupid pride.
Ready! Start!
What kind of dummy throws away a chance like this? What kind of dummy throws away a chance like this?
What'd you say?
And then all of a sudden, it's my win.
Dang it, Midoriya, I warned you!
Huh?
Hey, what's wrong? This battle's just beginning. Show us some spirit. Mere seconds into the match, Midoriya's frozen in place.
Chapter 33, Shinso's Situation. Oh, we're making such good time.
Midoriya's frozen in place, looking confounded. He's not even twitching. Could this be Shinso's quirk?
Deku, huh?
We were barely aware this guy even existed, but now he sure is one to keep an eye on.
Like I said, that entrance exam was completely irrational.
Huh? What's that?
Here are the simple specs on these two. I got them here because we knew this would be a quirk versus quirk battle. Shinso failed the practical part of the exam, so he lost a spot in the hero course. He got into general studies though, and that's all he could have hoped for. His quirk is extraordinarily powerful, but given the format of the practical exam, his ability didn't help him out. You must be nice to have everything handed to you, Izuku Midoriya. Now turn around and walk out of the ring. And he starts to walk away.
Whoa, Midoriya's following orders like a good little boy. Hitoshi Shinso, quirk brainwashing. Anyone who verbally responds to him is instantly brainwashed and will do whatever he commands. However, the brainwashing won't work if he doesn't will it.
From the results of the strength test, Midoriya really shouldn't have been placed in the hero course either. But Shinso's stats are even worse than any event where he couldn't make use of his quirk. Midoriya would come out on top in an ordinary battle, but now that he's brainwashed, it's a different story. This'll be over quick. Ah, Midoriya, kid. No. Stop walking. Don't do it. My body, it won't listen. My head, so fuzzy. No. Dang. Stop. I said stop. Even after Ojiro warned me about this. Crap. A mind control quirk? How can I hope to win? My loss might be your gain. My memory's cut out from the instant I replied to him. That's the trick, I think. So it's all over if I slip up and say anything to him? Not necessarily. It doesn't seem like such an almighty ability.
Remember how I said I didn't remember anything up until the end? When Shinso had us run past to nab Tetsu's headband, I think I must have bumped into Tetsu's formation. That's when I snapped out of it. I was suddenly aware of what was happening. So it was done by physical contact? That seems very likely. That said, I have no idea how strong the contact needs to be, and in a one-on-one match, of course, you can't expect any outside help. Anyway, that's all I can tell you. No, that's awesome, thanks. Forgive me if I'm out of line, but win this one for me. Crap, not like this. Over in a flash. Everyone's done so much for me. I can't lose here. And then all of a sudden, as he's walking, he sees numerous people in the walkway just staring back at him. What? Step. What is this? You probably wouldn't think so, but I can move a little. This quirk of mine is like a dream. Right, you lose. And then all of a sudden he moves again right before he walks out the ring. Yeah! What's this? Midoriya, he stopped. And his hand is throbbing because apparently he broke two of his fingers. Just one of his finger. His finger. Did he smash it up to shake off the brainwashing? Wow, to go that far. How? You shouldn't have control. What'd you do? The finger was all me, but something woke me up. What was that? Who were all those people in my mind? For that 1 second, my head was clear. One for all. It's passed down like the Olympic torch. Were those people? Is this a sign that I'm linked by this power to the past? Did he see the previous owners of One for All beckoning him to stop? Did they save me? Is that even possible? Just thinking about it won't give me any answers. Save that for later. What I need to think about now. He's not answering me. Did he figure it out? No, he probably knew from the start. I bet that darn monkey told him. Gotta get him to open his mouth again. Nothing to say for yourself? I'm jealous, though. Just moving that finger must mean you're the real deal. That's how I used to think, too. Thanks to my quirk's nature, I couldn't enter the Golden Gates. You wouldn't get that. You're naturally blessed. I am blessed. I do get it, but right, I am blessed. You people born with your awesome quirks, getting to follow all your dreams. I'm blessed by the people in my life. And that's exactly why. Say something already. That's why I'm... And then he starts screaming, trying to push me out. Not gonna happen. I'll give you that honor instead. And then he grabs him by the arm and flips him over. I'm not gonna lose. And flips him over out of the ring. Shinso is out of the ring. Midoriya moves on to the second round. Chapter 34, Victory or Defeat. You can brainwash people, Shinso? Cool, never heard of a quirk like that before. I'm so jealous. You can make all sorts of trouble with that, and without getting your hands dirty. Just don't try controlling us, okay? Everyone says that. I guess I'd also expect bad things from someone with my ability. They probably turn into a criminal, a villain even. I'm used to everyone implying that about me. That's just how the world works. But yeah. Izuku Midoriya moves on to the second round. He also got you with that shoulder toss, right, Bakugo? Shut up, dunce face. That jerk. Oh, look at his face in the panel. He looks so silly. He was totally using a baiting tactic. Concentrating his quirk in just his finger, like in the strength test and the throw and the battle training. He's learning from those experiences, or rather those experiences have forced him to adapt. And he's breathing hard too. Goodness gracious, we're off to an uneventful start. Well, put your heads together for our fierce competitors. You wouldn't get that. You're naturally blessed. And everyone's just clapping around them. Getting to follow all your dreams. Shinso, why do you want to be a hero? We don't get to choose the things we naturally admire.
his feelings. That's just how I was before I got One for All. But as I am now, what do I say to that?
You were awesome out there, Shinso! You had us on the edge of our seats.
You're the shining star of our general studies, guys.
You did just as well as the guy who got third in the obstacle course. And his fellow students are just cheering him on.
That quirk will be real great against villains. I wish I had it.
What the heck's UA thinking, putting him in general studies? Well, they can only admit so many. That's just how it is. There's only so much you can do when there's such a large gap in their battle experiences. What a shame. Hear that, Shinso? You're awesome! They'll consider transfers to the hero course depending on the results here. Remember that. Maybe I failed this time, but I'm not giving up. I'll show them I got what it takes to make the hero course, and I'll become a greater hero than all of you. Right! Oh, you got me. But why? The match is already over. People who respond to me tend to stiffen up just like that. It'd be easy to mess everything up for you now, so just promise me you won't lose in a sorry way out there. Shinso, right? And he's freed. Recovery Girl's temporary nurse's office. I couldn't smile at all. Well, that must have been a tough battle for you, given what Shinso was saying. But that doesn't make it okay for me to lose. When you're aiming for the top, that's just how it is, right?
All better now. The poor boy, you're always pushing him with such strange methods.
It's all very necessary. Ow! Oh, right. All Might. I had a vision. There were 8 or 9 of them. Not sure exactly how many. When my mind was lulled from the brainwashing, this vision appeared and snapped me out of it. In that instance, I was just barely able to move a fingertip. One of them had your hairstyle. Could it have been the souls of the people who've inherited One for All? What the? Sounds scary. What the? I was sure you'd know. Yeah, I saw them once, when I was young. It's a clear sign that you're getting used to One for All. They're the traces of the quirk's past bearers, but whatever they are, they can't directly interfere or influence nor influence you, nor can you affect them. In other words, that vision wasn't what undid the brainwashing. Rather, your own strong will allowed you to see those faces, and as far as Shinso's brainwashing, you overcame it, just for an instant. You managed to move that fingertip all on your own. Yeah, I'm still not really convinced. Well, don't dwell on it. Shouldn't you be worrying about your next opponent? Right. Anyway, thank you both.
Sure thing. So, you were there too.
That's not a bad thing. Out of my way.
You disgrace me, Shoto. You could have crushed both the obstacle course and the cavalry battle if you just used your left side. Grow up, stop rebelling like some petulant child. Remember your duty is to surpass All Might. Understand? You're different than your brothers. You're my greatest creation.
That's all you've got to say to me? I'll win this with Mom's power alone. I'll never use your power at battle. That may be good enough while you're a school kid. But you'll reach your limits soon enough. And this is making him upset. Oh man, I'm doing a lot of talking. Oh, and I got lightheaded. The wait is over. Moving on. There they are. I saved you a seat. Good job. Thanks. The cream of the crop. Yet this guy somehow still as plain as they come. Hanta Sero of the Hero Course. Ouch. Versus the best of the best, strongest of the strong, Shoto Todoroki, also of the Hero Course. Start! I don't really feel much like winning. But I don't feel like losing either. He's trying to push him out with a surprise attack. It's probably the best strategy for him. And Sero is using his tape quirk to wrap up Todoroki and try to pretty much swing him out of the ring. Sero's giving it his all.
And Todoroki's got a bloodshot look in his eye. Sorry about this. And a giant mountain of ice just erupts out of one side of the stadium. Everyone is completely shocked and speechless. That's overkill. He literally almost buried Sero in a almost giant mountain of ice, ending it in an instant. He even got Midnight on the side. Sero, can you move? You're kidding, right? Ow, ow, ow. Sero is immobilized. Good try. Sorry, I overdid it. Good try. I was just annoyed. Lost amid the cheers that arose from the audience, I saw Todoroki defrost his own frozen self with his left hand, and to me something about him seemed really sad. Shoto Todoroki moves on to the second round. Final chapter of Volume 4, Battle on Challengers. With the arena all thawed out, it's time for the next match. It's Class B's assassin. Every something or other has its thorns, right? It's Ibara Shiozaki. Sorry, I was trying to say it right. Versus the sparking killing boy, Denki Kaminari. Pardon my objection, but what exactly did you mean by assassin? I have merely come this far seeking victory. Sorry about that. Class B's got all types, huh? She's got such pretty round acorn eyes, but her strength is no joke either. Must I really blast her with a full discharge? Someone so pretty, so cute? I know, I'll just have to ask her out once all this is over. Start! Want to grab something to eat when we're done here? I'd be happy to console you if you want, huh? Because this match will probably be over in an instant. But it's already over! In case you didn't hear me, it's already over! He apparently overused his quirk, dumbfounded, and he's completely caught up in Ibara's thorns. She's a promising one, another plant user. Yeah, wish I could have seen her up close. Let's get back to work. Shiozaki advances to the second round. Yes, I have not wasted the opportunity bestowed upon me. Ibara Shiozaki. Quirk, vines. She can stretch her vine-like hairs at will. She can also detach them. More will grow in their place with a little water and sunlight. In other words, she'll never go bald. Her ability to unleash them is something else. Her ability to release them is something else. She can build walls, bind enemies. Kaminari's quirk was no use against her. She countered him so well. He might have had a chance if he could maneuver better, but he panicked and short-circuited after one attack. Oh, and this is Midoriya speaking. I thought Kaminari's quirk would be stronger, but Shiozaki got 4th in the entrance exam. She's the real deal. Those vine moves, they're similar to Kamui Wood's binding attacks. Binding types are always strong. You almost never see someone break out. It's pretty much impossible to dodge all the vine attacks, so the only counter is to rip them apart with brute strength. But to prevent that, they tend to go for the hands first, and he's just muttering to himself. Your match just ended, but you're already thinking ahead strategy-wise? Huh? No, you could call this a hobby of mine. And I'm raising my book in front of my face again. I'm sorry. We finally have a chance to see the quirks of people outside our own class in action. Oh, right. I also got everything you'd need to know about Class A in here. Even your zero gravity, Uraraka. Deku, I thought you were amazing since the day we met, but this sports festival has brought you to a whole nother level. Moving on, who's next in the battle for the top? The first round's just about half over. Next up is Tenya Ida of the Hero Course versus covered head to toe in support items Mei Hatsume of the Support Course. How's this match gonna go? I mean, what is that? Looks like Ida's also equipped with support items. Aren't those forbidden for Hero Course students? You have to put in a special request for those things beforehand. Oh, I forgot. I didn't think it'd be a problem seeing as how Aoyama wears that belt of his. Right, he applied for an exception. I'm terribly sorry Then, except I was touched by my opponent's sense of sportsmanship. Although she's a member of the support course, she came to me and said if we're going to be seen as equals, then we should fight on equal footing. She gave me these items to use. Her earnest spirit. I could never look down on it. That was my thinking. Oh, so naive. Good enough for me. Oh man, my nose... I don't know if I'm talking a lot or nothing, but my nose is starting to get real stopped up. Maybe it's because I'm constantly talking. But we're almost done. If both parties are fine with it, I think we can allow this, right? Is Hatsume really the type to offer that? I wonder. Start! What incredible speed, Ida! Huh? A microphone? Your legs feel even lighter than usual, don't they? That's what you can expect with my custom leg parts, which keep up with their user speed. But dodging is no problem with me with my hydraulic attachment bars. Now, where did they seat the support company? Mei Hatsume, quirk, zoom. When she puts her mind to it, she can see up to 5 kilometers away. Yeah, they're eating it up. What's she doing? What deft maneuvering, Nita! My auto balancer makes those sorts of movements possible. What the? She's a born saleswoman. Their game of tag, complete with a play-by-play sales pitch, went on for another 10 minutes. Yeah, because it kind of went on. It kind of went on for a minute in the anime. Phew, I believe they've seen it all. There's nothing left to show. Hatsume is out of the ring. Ida moves on to the second round. You deceived me! Sorry for using you like that. I really dislike you. Ida was just way too serious. It wasn't hard for her to get him to play her game. At least she's honest about her underhanded methods to get what she wants. Right, I better get to the prep room. And he's just wondering what's going on. Aoyama versus Mina. And we all know how that turns out. Contestant prep room number 2. We see Ida walking in there. Good work out there, Ida. Oh, Urara. Is that you? Why the furrowed brows? She's got like this mad look on her face, like she's getting pumped up. Brows? Just a little nervous. Guess it shows on my face. Right, your opponent is Bakugo. Yeah, I'm really scared, but seeing you out there, Ida, Uraraka! Deku, wait, shouldn't you be watching the other matches? Another 2 matches already ended. They were really short. Now Kirishima and some Class B guy are duking it out. Midoriya, what's the story behind that support girl? Ashido managed to damage Aoyama's belt. He panicked and she knocked him out with an uppercut to the chin. Then Tokoyami won his match in a flash. He didn't give Yaoyorozu time to use the objects she created. He was one of the strongest guys here in the one-on-one. So, I'm up soon. And we have Tetsu versus Kirishima. But I can't imagine that Bakugo would give it his explosive all against a female opponent. No, he will. Everyone's competing here with the dreams of becoming number 1. No one's holding back. Kachan at least of all. But you've helped me so much already, Uraraka, so I thought I might return the favor. You need a counter strategy for Kachan. One that uses your quirk. I came up with this one on the fly, but it might work. And we see panels of Tetsu and Kirishima still fighting against one another. Oh, how fortunate for you, Uraraka. Thanks, Deku, but that's okay. Huh? You're amazing, Deku. You do amazing things all the time. During the Cavalry battle, I thought the easiest strategy would be to team up with friends. But when I think about it, I was actually just putting my faith in you. That's why Ida said I challenge you and all that. That left me feeling a little embarrassed about myself. Uraraka... And Tetsu and Kirishima are still fighting in panels. That's why. Thanks, but no thanks. Everyone here is fighting for their futures. Doesn't that make us all rivals? So, I'll see you in the finals. And they both, Tetsu and Kirishima, both knock each other out. It's a mirror image quirk matchup. Tetsu versus Kirishima. Just a straight up beatdown with these two, and the winner is... They're both down. We have a tie. In the event of a tie, we'll determine our winner after they recover with a quick arm wrestling match or something. Seems like they're about equal in strength. That was great. Seems like they're about equal in strength. That was great, though. That kind of hot-bloodedness would be a great morale booster. I want one of them as my sidekick.
And we have people stepping out into the field.
It's Subways I'm most worried about this next one.
Honestly, I don't want to watch. Do your best, Uraraka.
For the last matchup of the first round, a celebrity since his mid-school days, with a face only a mother could love, it's Katsuki Bakugo of the Hero Course versus my personal pick, Ochako Uraraka, also of the Hero Course.
And thus ends Volume 4 of My Hero Academia. I hope you all enjoyed. I can't wait to see you all in the next video, so have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, Plus Ultra! Later, peoples!